All right, Gary, thank you. For decades, his life was molded on the streets, lacking hope, inspiration, and guidance.
Cardell Kzoo hit rock bottom, then a new day, the start of a new life, and a chance to help others.
I was always up and down these alleys everywhere.
Even with a new outlook on life, Cardell Kzoo will never forget where he came from.
I've come from the real bottom. You know, there's no question about it.
Growing up on the north side of Kalamazoo, he started selling drugs at the age of 14, a victim, he says, of his environment.
As a younger man, I was taught that I had to get it how I lived. And that's a saying that is still being used today in our neighborhoods with our young men. It's a lie.
At just 15, Cardell was caught with a gun and sent to a juvenile home.
I've made a lot of mistakes. I'm not proud of, who I was at that time in my life. And it was very difficult.
He spent the better part of his 20s in and out of jail, his 30s addicted to the drugs he once sold.
I had lost everything. I lost my wife, my children, my home, everything. I was homeless.
Beat, tired, and defeated, Cardell would eventually get a wake-up call.
Found myself on Burrell Street behind a garage. I had crack on a tire. That day I looked up into the sky and I said, Lord, I'm ready.
That night he found himself in jail again.
I'm a 230-pound man. At the time of my arrest, I weighed 163 pounds. You could kind of get a sense for how far my life had spiraled out of control.
When he went before the judge the next day, he would ask her to deny him bond.
I knew that if I were to be released, I'd probably end up dead.
Cardell spent a year in prison, but this time it was different. He asked to be there.
I looked up some words, and one word stood out the most to me, and that was empathy. And once I got a firm understanding of that and how my actions didn't only impact me, but impacted society, my loved ones, I started to redevelop my values.
Once out of prison, Cardell eventually enrolled at Kalamazoo Valley Community College.
I did everything I could to stand out in a positive way. I was on student activities committee, I was a part of the holiday parade, I was on the honor roll.
In 2011, he was chosen as the student speaker at his graduation ceremony.
I mean, here's this guy, come from the north side of Kalamazoo, in and out of prison, had dug himself a hole deep in society. And now he finds himself on a stage, being able to tell about my journey and how special it was to have all of these people believe in me. I'll always be grateful for and cherish.
Cardell is now 44.
It's bigger than just Cardell. Yeah, I owe it to society, I owe it to my family.
He's a dad, a grandpa, and an entrepreneur who started his own electronic billboard business.
Did I ever think that I'd be owning a business, on a street that I used to walk up and down homeless? No, but that just goes to show you the power of God.
It's a message built on hard work, commitment, and empathy.
I just want more people, more guys, more young men like me, predominantly black men, to believe in yourself enough to go out and try to get out of this lifestyle. I know there's a lot of young men on the north side of Kalamazoo that feel that society is against them and that they don't have any opportunity. That's a lie. You get a chance to decide on your future and how that future develops, how it evolves. Next page, sir.
And that's really what he wants to do, is just help other people. Cardell has now taken this opportunity to reach out to some young men, speaking at the juvenile home, encouraging others to just never give up. And by sharing his story, that's what he hopes, that maybe he can just inspire that person looking for change.
Just never stop fighting, right?
It was hard, but he did it, yeah. If you'd like to share your story, just email me at beatingtheodds@fox17online.com.